You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week we're going to E3. Millpool has packed us all up into his Jeep. We're riding down this bumpy road, just about to cross the horizon to see the wonderful E3 convention hall.
Are we over there yet?
I don't know.
We're here, guys. Here we are.
Oh, whoa, wow, that was quick.
That was very quick.
That was very quick.
You guys can open your eyes now.
Okay. Thanks. Wow, this looks like a truck stop.
All right, I'll just unpack our stuff and everybody get out.
I don't want to stop here.
What,
this is E3. I told you I was taking you to E3, and here we are. So get out of the Jeep.
Wait, I'm afraid.
Lots of
come on, boys.
Mustachioed men here.
Why does nobody have shirts on?
Yeah. Wait a second.
Do we have to take our shirt off?
I seem to recall.
Shirts off. Did you guys pack shirts? I told you no shirts.
Oh, no
I
shirts.
did pack a couple of shirts.
That's all I packed.
Yeah.
I noticed you were naked from the waist down.
Yeah. So.
Just shirts, nothing else.
Not even underwear?
Nope.
Oh, fuck.
Just shirts. I can wear a shirt at like a diaper. That ease your guys' minds.
Please.
Okay,
Some guys are into that here.
Let me tie this shirt around into a diaper. Okay, there.
I'm so glad that I was
wearing a
stuffed
shirt
in the
diaper.
trunk.
You're getting some nice looks from some of the gentlemen here.
Yeah, you know, this doesn't look like how I imagined it, but you know, I'm excited to see a few games. You know,
Yeah.
I'm excited to see what Nintendo has to offer.
Some games that are played.
Yeah, what played? Okay, any big announcements here? That like.
Yeah, some big announcements.
Okay, good. I like hearing announcements about video games,
Especially big ones.
Yeah.
I feel like we're on two different wavelengths here, guys.
Okay.
But that's okay. Just
oh my God, those men are sucking each other's dicks.
Whoa.
How does that happen? They're like 69ing.
This is really weird.
Oh my God, they're in a line. It's just like 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9", 6'9".
I've been doing that since we got here. I'm surprised you just noticed that.
I've also noticed that all the leather pants seem to be like bulging.
Yeah, lots
of large.
Lots of hard groinal areas.
Everything smells like body sweat and wet leather.
Yeah, what's going on here, Millpool? This doesn't look like E3.
This is E3. I don't know what you think E3 is, but this is E3, so take out your fucking dicks and start jerking them off.
Oh, man, this is everyone enjoys erections convention.
This isn't the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Shut your mouths and take out your dicks.
I don't know anything I'm making.
That's aggressive.
Yeah. I'm actually kind of.
We're just okay and we play some games. We're just okay gamers.
We only get to do that one once a year, boys.
Thanks for listening to episode 164.
164?
164 of the Just Okay Gamers podcast. Is that how I usually do it?
Yep. It always been 163 other episodes prior to this one.
My name is Guido, and I'm here with...
Wally.
Hey, I'm Millpool.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's Nasty.
All right. Well, if we could just like step away from the musk and the sweat and just like bulging members for a minute.
I don't really appreciate everybody grabbing my dick when I walk by.
And there's a guy there's a guy scolding me for being, flaccid.
All right.
I don't like that.
That was me.
Oh yeah. That was it. Well, sorry, Millpool. I don't know. I need some hot babes to get erect. Are there any hot babes at this Everyone Enjoys Erections thing? Because technically...
Don't clitoral erections count?
Well, babes can enjoy erections.
Right. True.
I think they love it when I call them babes, too.
What about nipple erections? Do those count?
Like eraser heads.
What about erecting houses?
Ooh.
What about erector sets?
There you go.
Are those allowed here?
Kind of convention.
What about the evolutionary step of man, Homo erectus?
Well, give us the rules of this convention, Millpool, please.
You take out your dick.
Okay.
And you don't put it back in your pants until you leave.
That's it?
And it's going to get jerked and sucked and...
Oh.
Yep.
Wow.
I don't know if I'm on board.
Yeah.
Do you have press
What did you
passes for
guys?
us?
What?
Do you have press?
Why did you think? Yeah, I got press passes.
Okay.
Okay.
Good. At
At
least,
least get a lounge.
yeah.
Yep, there's a press lounge.
At least we're somewhat VIP at this conference. That's
little
good.
Right. Yeah.
At
PAX
this-
turned us down, but E3 didn't.
No, not at all.
I was really wondering why we got E3 passes.
Ah, boy. How are you guys' weeks? I know we just drove here. We've been chatting in the car for the past 12 hours because this place, it's in the center of Nebraska at a truck stop.
Yep.
So, how are you? I mean, we could just talk about our weeks. We could rehash what we talked about in the car ride here.
Yeah. My week was okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Busy.
Good.
Still
Moving
trying
on.
to settle in.
Oh, yeah? You still
And,
got some boxes there behind you, I see.
Yeah, they're still there.
You're a boxy boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. I didn't do much work. Oh, I guess I had a birthday.
You had a birthday? Oh, yeah.
I guess I
last
had a
week.
birthday.
You turned older.
Yeah, 1 year.
Congrats, dude.
Thanks.
Way to
Yeah.
go.
Congrats.
Like everything's going downhill, I feel like now.
Hey, just think
It
of
is.
all the people that didn't make it to 27. You're way better than them now.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Yes, we
let's
are
name
often
them.
better than the dead.
All right, let's name them all. Wait, so it's not Jim Morrison and Jimi
All
Hendrix.
those
'cause
dead
they made it to
babies,
27,
first
didn't
of
they?
all.
Yeah, all the aborted fetuses.
First, then all the ones that didn't make it.
And Frank.
Yep.
How old was
And
she?
Frank is dead.
How old was she when she died? Pretty young, right?
Yeah. Teenager, I think.
Okay. all right.
The little kid in My Girl.
Yep, the character of the little kid. Macaulay Culkin is still alive.
Yeah.
Muhammad Ali just died.
He's
Well, he made
older
it
than
past
27.
27.
Is he older than 27?
I thought it was going over
hope
death
so.
now.
I was going for people under 27 still.
Yeah.
Oh, we're doing the other thing. Okay, sorry. Instead of all deaths.
Amy Winehouse.
No, she was she?
No, she was.
She was pretty young, wasn't she?
Yeah, maybe 26. She might.
I
have.
gotta look that up.
Nah, she was in her 30s.
Well, there were all those rock stars that died. Was it 27 or was it 26?
27's the magic number.
I do
Okay.
know that her last words were that she didn't want to die.
Yeah, I'm sure that's a lot of
Yeah.
people's
So
last words.
That's yeah. Oh fuck! I overdosed. I don't want to die.
I don't want to go
I think
through
that
this,
literally was
guys.
her last words. Okay, we can go a little bit happier if you want with last words. This is shit
Yeah?
entirely.
What-
Yeah,
what-
Bing Crosby.
What?
Bing
I can't
Crosby.
wait to die.
Yeah, his doctor told him not to do a full 18 of golf, but he did anyway. And they finished the thing. He turns to the guys and goes, "Gee, guys, that's swell. That was a swell 18 rounds of golf," and then dropped dead.
Oh. I would think his would be like, bingo.
Bingo!
Bingo, bye-bye. What do you think your last words will be?
Fuck you.
Oh, wow. That's very
Come on,
angsty
really? That's the
of
best you can do?
Yeah. Fuck
Yeah,
you.
to whoever is standing
Then
around.
say cunt.
Yeah, say cunt. Nasty doesn't even know because he doesn't watch Game of Thrones.
No, he doesn't.
I'm trying to get caught up, okay? So don't ruin it.
I think I'd
I'm
probably say
getting
something
HBO
like,
go.
all right, Millpool, we got to go 90 miles an hour.
Thinking that, dude.
Yeah,
those
time
are
for
the
90
last
miles
words.
an hour.
Yeah. For those of you who aren't aware, me and Millpool have a death pact. When we hit 90 years old, we will drive 90 miles an hour in separate cars towards each other in an unwinnable game of chicken.
I forgot about the death pact.
Yeah. So, yeah. That's
Wait,
that.
but you're
Yeah.
you're like 2 years older than me.
Yeah,
Sounds
we've
like an
gone
order.
over this,
I don't remember.
Millpool. Gosh. I will go to City Hall and forge documents to put me 2 years younger on my birth certificate. All right?
Yeah, geez, Mel. Pay
Okay,
attention.
I just need to see the documents to know that you're serious.
Well, they won't happen until I'm 89. Okay?
Yeah, okay.
All right,
Okay.
fine.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Um,
It's if we make it that old.
what did I do? I saw X-Men this past week.
Oh, nice. How
It
was
wasn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Really?
Yeah, there's some fun parts to it. if you enjoy the X-Men movies, you'd probably enjoy it. I thought it was better than First Class, and I thought it might have even been a little bit better than The Last Stand. Yeah.
Nice. I saw Warcraft this week.
Oh, did you like it?
I did. A lot of people said that they didn't like it because it didn't really like follow the story, and it's kind of hard to like just start at the beginning of the Warcraft story and go from there. You know, there's been a lot of stuff that's been put into there, so I thought it did a pretty good job. Plus, they also have to appeal to like the masses. If all that they were appealing to was World of Warcraft players, then they would never make their money back on that fucking movie.
Yeah. Pretty movie, right? It was pretty.
Oh, very pretty. It felt really smoothly CG'd, you know? Like, the CGI and the human interaction was really nice and smooth.
That's good. That's real good.
Yeah. Plus, seeing, like, all the cities from World of Warcraft, like, in 3D models and, like, flying through them and stuff was pretty fucking awesome.
Yeah, I bet. As a fan, I bet that's a nice bonus. I almost took my daughter to see that, but she wanted to see X-Men more.
Oh, nice.
Fair enough.
And she liked X-Men. She liked it. She said she liked it more than any Avengers movie she's seen. And I was like, you're not my child. You dumb idiot. And then I made her walk home.
Leave now!
Yeah. All right. Anything else?
I was gone.
You were
For a week.
How was
I was in Missouri for my sister-in-law's wedding. I was asked to be the free DJ for the event.
Ooh.
And I actually kind of take that seriously because this is like somebody's, one of the 3-4 bellwether moments of your life if you categorize it that way. So I was trying to not fuck it up. And I think I did okay. I spent like day after day just building the playlist, making sure I had everything pre-downloaded, and had speakers rented out, so we got like a Y splitter, ran into my laptop, and overall, I think it went pretty good. But I was doing everything.
Did you play Ass and Titties? Ass and Titties?
No, but I did play Bubble Butt.
Ah, Bubble Butt. Bubble
Butt. Did you play I'm in Love with the Coco?
No, I did not. Although I was sitting in my mother-in-law's house, and I went to the bathroom, and I was taking a poop, and I look up, I'm sitting on the sink, was a box of baking soda, and I thought of you guys.
Baking soda.
Did you play every episode of our podcast end to end?
And back and forth, reverse. Once I hit the end,
reverse.
I put the
You didn't make
unintelligible, but I loved every minute of it.
You didn't make anyone leave either, or you made everyone stay, right?
Yeah, I was like, no one leaves.
Lock all the doors. Pull out a big like fucking gun and just wave it at everybody.
Sit down, Auntie Sue.
I said fucking sit. I don't care if you got a piss. That's why you wear a diaper.
I don't care if it's her day. We're not done yet.
It's my day now.
We're just talking.
That would have been funny if you would have snuck the intro song in there, like at
even,
the end as you're signing off.
I should have done that. Oh my god, I should have done that.
Yeah.
But
This is just okay. Wally signing off. Everybody have a good night.
Or play Jumbo number 5.
Oh, I should have done some of those. It would look like I was fucking crazy.
They're only 30 seconds long too, so.
I did have a surreal moment.
3, 4, 5. Everybody come on. Take a drive.
It's a very sad song.
It is a very sad.
You gotta read between the lines.
I walked into my mother-in-law's house on the first day we got there, and I looked to the left, and on the coat rack is a Just Okay Gamers hoodie.
Oh,
She bought one. She bought one, yeah.
Nice.
So
that's good.
that was cool.
She probably uses it to like dry off her dog when it comes in from the rain.
Or like her cat had babies on it or something. And she wears it. She's a big supporter.
Ah, that's nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
More than my actual mom.
Oh.
Which is, I'm giving her props for that. She did buy one, so there you go.
All right. Well, should we get into League of Legends?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah. All right. I'll just play one on random. This one.
Hey, nice dog. Hey, sick dog. Nice dog. 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 Dog.
Yeah, that's a Goatsu there. I don't know who made that. It's probably Vinny or Snowy, either one of those two.
Sorry. That was pretty funny.
So we got patch notes, and
Yep.
we got LCS bullshit.
Patch notes.
Yep, that's it.
Have you guys played much League?
I maybe played 2 or 3 games this week.
Oh
I
yeah.
probably played like 6 games this week.
Okay, that's good. That's good. At least half of the podcast is playing League.
4 of them were ARAMs, so I don't know how much you
got
count
it.
that. And it hasn't been since this ARAM patch came out, so.
I got to start playing again. I got to
Yeah,
start.
you do.
Yeah, for reasons.
For
unnamed.
just because. Nope, just because.
You don't have to say that.
Yeah, you
For
could
just-
just say just because.
Oh.
Yeah, you can just say
I need to start
because I
playing.
missed the game.
Yeah, you could say something like that.
I have to start playing again because I missed the game.
There you go.
The rapper?
Yep.
I think saying just because is a sufficient excuse for League at this point in the game's life.
Yeah, right?
I gotta play. Why?
Cause. just cause.
I've been doing it so long, I don't know what else to do with my life. How's that one?
Yep.
Yeah?
Did you just say same, Bill?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll probably be playing a little bit in the next week. If anyone wants to hit me up, join the Just Okay chat room. I need people to play with.
I'll hit you up.
HMU.
Yeah. HUU. HYU.
Thanks, bro.
Yep. No problem.
So, how do you want to do this? Pat, just do your 60 experiment there?
Sure. Let's get that out of the way.
All right, let's do it.
Out of the way.
Mark, set, shoot, fire on.
It's time for Nasty 60 Experiment.
Oh, jeez.
All right, Nasty. You ready?
Yep.
Okay, on your mark, and get set. Go.
Corky's W has a shorter cooldown, and E has more damage later on. Fizz's hitbox is larger to be the size of Teemo's. W has less damage, and E has a longer cooldown. Soon as W and E have better ratios. Zin's base damage or base health and health per level have been increased. Zed now has an indicator for his shadows, i.e. Essence Reaver, Lord Dominic's Regard, Mortal Reminder all have more flat AD. Bilgewater costs less. Yomo's has less AD. Rod costs more. Rod, Hex Tech Cannon, and Righteous Glory all give less mana back when you spend it. Grasp does less damage or more damage and heals less. Forever Battle abilities stack less. Double Edge is better now for ranged, equal to that of melee. Natural Talent gives more AP and AD early on. Veteran Scars give more health, and there's a bunch of ARAM changes that I'm not going to call out.
Oh, you made it. You made it. 13 seconds to spare there, buddy.
I even did a little bit more just because I felt like the champions and items weren't enough.
Yeah, it's a small patch.
It was.
If anyone actually cares about ARAM, these are actually like significant changes.
They are huge changes.
Yeah, what are some of the big
shorter
changes?
cooldowns on Flash.
I was gonna say, even as someone who plays ARAM, I didn't even read them.
There's a lot of like shorter cooldown stuff now, and they also increased or made Snowball not as significant because they feel like everybody is taking it.
Right.
Clarity has a less cooldown. There's going to be more gold, so that way the games are kind of faster. I think they're pushing towards like more of a faster ARAM, like get into the game faster. You know what I mean? So you're not like standing around just dodging abilities for the first 2 or 3 minutes.
Sure. Well, that's cool for all you ARAM players.
They also got rid of a lot of items, like
Yeah.
all the Dorans and all of the Hex Tech, or the sweepers.
They should really focus on shortening down ARAMs.
It should. It should really only be like 15 minutes, in
Yeah.
my opinion.
They're like 40 minutes now.
Yeah, like there's been times where I'm like in an ARAM and I look at the time and it's like we've been in this game for 40 minutes. Why the fuck did I even play an ARAM at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
They're
argument
usually-
of ARAMs, they're short. They're just fun short games. Is no
They usually
longer
are
valid.
shorter. They're usually like 20, 25 minutes at the most. But
yeah, but you could still win a normal game in 20,
yeah,
25 minutes now.
Yeah, league games are becoming that short now as well.
Right. So it's like ARAMs didn't get any shorter, but ARAMs didn't get shorter, but the league games kind of got pushed down shorter. So instead of like 40, 50 minute average, now you're at like, 25 to 35 minute average in a normal game.
Playing more Overwatch has made me realize even more that I really want a shorter version of League.
Yeah.
Like, that's not ARAM, that's on Summoner's Rift. Maybe
Yeah.
just take out, like, 6 turrets, and just have the base turrets, pretty much.
Or just bump up gold generation, like, passively, like they have on ARAM, Because then it's like everybody naturally gets gold, plus you get gold from turrets, plus you get gold from
That's so
minions.
tricky, though. Like, that's a lot of tweaking they'd have to do that. Maybe as a whole
forgot-
different separate mode, but
Right, that's what I'm saying. Not like normal mode or like competitive mode or anything like that, but just
Just a different mode.
just to shorten down a normal game. Because I like the map and I like the objectives that you get on Summoner's Rift, but I don't like sitting around for 40 minutes. I don't like the 10 minutes of fucking farming either.
Yeah.
yeah.
They announced a new game mode this week. I forgot to put it in the doc, but it's like attack and defense. So I don't know all the details, but one team is on defense, and the other team's attacking. And there's like I forget. There's like spires that you capture that give you resources, and I think there's like shortened teleporting times for the attacking team, so they can get like right up to the base right away.
Sounds
And I think there's
slightly
like they get a lot more gold, and the defensive team has separate stuff that they can buy. Maybe I don't remember all the details. I should look it up because it sounds pretty interesting.
I also forgot to mention one thing. Slash Remake got put in this patch. So if you were somebody waiting for it, now you can do it.
Yeah, go remake your stupid games.
Right.
All right?
Yeah. What he said. It's started in NA though, so if you're in EU, you might not have it right now.
Right.
Apparently, you can't do it from like Diamond 5 Plus.
No. Well, they don't want you just to do that because somebody will just dodge.
abuse it. Yeah.
Right.
Wouldn't everybody abuse it, though? Why just diamond people?
Because they understand how that kind of works. And once you kind of get in, I think you don't get penalized.
Yeah,
like
I
the
think-
4 people that do slash remake don't get penalized. And you get penalized the same as if you would just dodge.
Right,
I don't
yeah.
really see what the point is. Like, maybe you were slow on noticing that you needed to dodge out of it or something.
Can you slash remake if no one dropped from the game or if no one's sitting in the
No,
fountain?
it's got to be a
Nah.
45.
Oh, so only if someone drops from the game.
Right, and it has to be 90 seconds into the game. Like, they have to be gone for 90 seconds of the first 3 minutes.
Okay.
And there's some rule with First Blood as well. I don't know
Yeah.
what it is. If your team gets First Blood, then you can't do it or something.
Right. So basically, like, if you feed a kill before 3 minutes and then AFK, your team can't remake.
Really? What if someone disconnects after like 7 minutes? You know?
It kind of goes against the whole.
I
They're
guess.
basically trying to say, like, if somebody doesn't load into the game,
Yeah,
they're giving you an
it's-
option.
It's meant to directly combat people who can't come back or through technical reasons.
Sure.
Well, the way it's described sounds like if... Okay, I'll just read it. It says, a First Blood against a player's team before they leave or DC will prevent a remake vote. So it seems to be saying, like, if your team gets First Blooded, and also if someone DCs on your team, then you can't remake.
Right.
I guess which makes sense, because it could be someone raging and just leaving because they got First Blooded.
Like partying?
Right.
Yeah. Just like, oh man,
Rager.
I got First Blood. Guys, let's throw a rager.
Fucking let's do some lines, man.
Tap that cake.
Oh, well, interesting.
Yeah. So that's pretty much it, though.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm kind of looking forward to dipping my toes back into League. Done a lot
Yeah,
of
are you?
Overwatch. Yeah, I'm sure once
They're
I fire it up,
remaking-
I'll be like, oh, this is real slow.
They're remaking Aatrox to some extent.
Oh, I like Aatrox.
I know. That's why I said that.
Oh, thanks. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
All right. You guys want to talk about some LCS stuff?
Nah.
El Siesta. Oh,
Assista.
oh, a spicy meatball. Mwah.
I actually would like to talk about some LCS stuff.
Yeah?
Yeah, I've watched a decent amount of games.
Same.
All right. Well, Wally, you put your back against mine, and we'll just take a little snooze. Here we go.
You guys take an El Siesta.
No, I mean, what's going on? What's happening here?
So Immortals lost already in week 2. So completely different than what they looked like last season. Or last split, I should say. And the new NV team is undefeated. So
Okay.
pretty crazy.
They haven't played any really good teams yet, though. They've only
They
been
played
playing,
Apex
like,
though, and Apex did
basement
really
teams.
well last week.
Apex looks okay. They've had good and bad games.
Right.
NV stands for nice vag.
Yeah. That's why their icon is just a split.
Right. Yeah.
If you just tilt it a little, it looks like 2 legs that you can just split open.
Yep. Nice vag.
Yep.
Oh, there's
I don't know why I was expecting that. I don't know what.
the news that YouPorn made an all-girls team, and they're not allowed at any riot-sanctioned events.
Why?
YouPorn
Because
made an
they're from there?
all-girls team?
That's literally all I know.
I think you know the reason
articles.
why, Wally.
Well, I mean, like, what if they're good? Who cares who the sponsor is, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if it's just...
This is just a little too extreme. I mean, what? It's not like half the league community isn't going there anyway. Let's just
Yeah.
call the monster for what it is.
But they stopped backing sponsors like G2A. Or is it G2A?
Yeah.
G2 is the key place, yeah.
Yeah, so, I could see why they wouldn't want to have anything to do with YouPorn in their family game.
the girls all on the team look like legitimate, like, gamers.
Yeah? Let me
They're
see
not
this.
like models or anything.
Okay, I'm looking
as
this
far as
up.
I can
Porn
tell.
League team is what I'm typing into Google right
Well,
now.
I'm sure that this is
Good
going
luck,
to
Google.
turn up really great.
It's the first one, Team YouPorn.
Team YouPorn, yeah, there it is.
All right, let's see photos right away.
No, these
Let's
look
go
like
there.
legit gamer chicks.
I just see a bunch of dudes.
What? What?
Joke's on you!
Okay, it's kind of rough.
Oh, okay. Mishka, Reinferka, Escape, Ariane,
2 from Poland. Yeah, Poland.
and Maestra.
Whatever you do, don't go to images. Just don't go on image search.
I'm gonna go to YouPorn to find out more.
Yeah, go to youporn.com to find out more.
Does it say what their ranks are or anything? Like what they're currently ranked?
I don't know.
Not this.
Probably look it up.
Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
Yeah, how good they actually are.
Yeah. I wonder how they told their parents about that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play this professional sports esports game.
Oh, really? Your
and
video
it's gonna
games,
be
honey?
Yeah, and it's gonna be sponsored by YouPorn.
Oh,
Are you okay with that?
oh. Sorry, were you saying
you
something,
coming
honey?
right
I'm
now?
jerking
You
off to you
watching
porn.
These girls all came from various sponsored previous organizations, it says.
Yeah, they all seem to have experience. What, Nasty? What?
It's low-hanging fruit, man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'm leaving that one alone.
I mean, there's a lot of jokes we could make about all-girl sponsored porn site team, right?
Right.
That's
sure.
fair game. Like,
It is
we
fair,
can be
of course,
sexist and weird about it, right?
Like
Like,
it's sponsored by a porn site.
Yeah. Right? I don't know if we could be.
That's how you know you're getting big, when porn sites start wanting to sponsor teams that are in your league.
Can we get sponsored by YouPorn?
I'm sure we could.
Would
wanna
you guys
just email
have
them?
any problem with that?
No, let's
No.
get sponsored by YouPorn.
All right, I'll send them an email.
Yeah, and see if they'll be willing to give us some sponsorship money.
I'll do it.
All right. Yeah.
You do have a porn playing on a bunch of monitors in your
Right.
room right now, so you clearly are keeping them in business.
Yeah. What if we're like the first podcast on the YouPorn podcast network?
To be sponsored by YouPorn.
That'd be cool.
I can't wait to tell my parents about that one.
I mean, there'd be no better site, really.
Sponsor
think
for
of all
this?
the traffic it would get.
Oh yeah.
Oh, total. We'll have people coming in all over the place. You should send an email to X Hamster or XNXX, and say, hey,
So let's hit all the points.
yeah, hit the big ones. So hey, if they don't do it, maybe the other ones would.
Yeah.
YouPorn's by far the biggest, so I
Oh,
think.
gotta be.
Like, they are a conglomerate of porn.
What about Pornhub? They're pretty big.
Yeah,
Pornhub.
Pornhub's
I think they're
probably
part of-
bigger.
Aren't they part of the conglomerate? The YouPorn?
Mm.
Oh no, RedTube. RedTube and YouPorn are like part of a giant conglomerate.
Got
There's
it
a
all
bunch of
mapped
them.
out on your wall.
Right here, hang on, let me.
It's got like a sting operation with a little red yarn going from a tree.
Or some kind of
FBI
IT
stuff.
diagram of a land, but it's actually just porn.
And at the
Yeah.
very top, there's just a white piece of paper with a question mark. Who runs
owns
them
it
all?
Yeah.
Cool. Very nice. So, what were you guys saying about LCS?
Oh, what?
Immortals lost?
Immortals lost. Envy's looking really good, and TSM is 4-0 as well.
Oh, nice. TSM.
So looks like getting rid of Yellow Star is paying off for them.
Yeah, they look like the strongest team right now. Them,
Oh yeah.
Immortal still looks good. C9 looks pretty good. CLG has not been looking good.
No, they are 1-3.
Oh, what's happening?
And I had high hopes for Liquid as well, and they're not doing so hot either. CLG, I don't really know.
They're just not performing.
Yeah.
They seem behind. Like people are saying they're like burnt out from MSI. They were also like they
That
had
was,
two
like,
less
2 months
two less. They had the 2 less weeks of practice because of MSI. They were playing like a patch behind for those 2 weeks, and everyone else was on the new patch. So people were saying like they haven't caught on to the meta as quickly. It's still surprising though because of how dominant they were.
Right.
Right.
They were super dominant, and I just feel like Darshan has been letting down in the top lane, and they've
Yeah,
kind
he
of been
hasn't been playing well.
right. They were really dependent on him last split to kind of get them out of some bad situations.
I wonder they might just not be super motivated right now because they accomplished a lot, like going to MSI.
Right.
I'm sure they'll turn it up once playoffs are closer.
Yeah, but is it already too late then? Like how many more weeks
Yeah.
can they let this go? They're gonna be, if they keep going the way they are, then they're gonna be 2-4, 1-5 next week.
Yeah, for sure. They got to start turning it around.
Yeah.
You're right.
It's like this week is their make or break week. They have to really turn it around.
Do you think they go for pizza after wins?
Yeah, probably.
Like a soccer team.
Yeah.
Yep. And then
Pizza
they go
Hut.
get some ice cream too.
I mean, they live in like a gaming mansion and have personal chefs, so I don't know that they're going to Pizza Hut after.
They have
games.
personal chefs?
Yeah,
Wow.
I think all the major teams have like
Really?
not on-site chefs, but they'll have like people that just bring them a bunch of food.
Oh. I seem
Yeah,
to
I'm
remember
pretty sure
like
they do.
watching one of the first seasons of the TSM show, and they were always like bickering about making food and like doing dishes and shit.
Yeah.
That was a long time ago though.
Yeah, I mean, relatively, it was 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm pretty sure, at least I know like some of the teams at least get like catered food.
Catered food every day. I'd get sick of that.
Yeah, me too. 'Cause
Yeah.
they all kind of have that same like spice taste. You know what I mean? Like it
Yeah.
all kind of just tastes the same after a while.
Catered food's always kind of like waxy or something, you know?
Wax on, wax off.
Catered food is waxy?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just got like this weird waxy kind of taste, I think.
Like all catered food?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I think it's the preservatives that they put in that shit.
Yeah?
I mean, how can you heat something for like 3 hours in the same bin and not have it go gross?
By catered food, you guys mean a candle store, right?
No.
Oh, no? Oh.
I don't understand this joke.
Well, I've been eating candles, you see.
Oh, okay.
You guys ever take a big chomp out of a candle? Fucking
Yeah, it's a little waxy.
Yeah.
yeah. A little Yankee classic here.
Yeah, some,
Oh God, flavored candle. Oh,
Yeah, some pancakes and maple syrup. Or some marshmallow fluff.
Yeah? Is that a candle
Yeah.
flavor?
Yeah, it's good stuff. It smells like marshmallows.
I never got into
Every
candles.
time. Really?
Yeah, why are you surprised?
Every time you vape, it makes me
It's just
think of
surrounded by
like
candles.
Yankee Candles.
Oh, yeah. Well, those are my occult candles.
Oh,
For
That's-
ritual sacrifices.
Yeah, that's when I call upon our great Lord and Savior, Satan himself.
Kobayashi? Oh.
Satan. Kobayashi.
All right. Cool. Anything else going on in the LCS?
Nope.
Nope.
All right.
Any big games that you want to see this coming week, Mel?
I got a lot on the line in my fantasy for North America. A lot routing on TSM, Immortals, so
Yeah.
hoping they do well.
Oh man, I
stuff,
think
good
I
stuff.
think CLG is probably going to beat Envy though.
The first game tomorrow night, I think, is TSM and C9.
It is TSM and C9.
Yeah, I'm looking
And
forward
then-
to that.
So how do you like this new format, by the way? That's what I wanted to ask.
I like it. I think maybe 2 games is better, like Europe does it. I don't know if they need to play 3 games. It's like, it takes a long time.
I like the 3 games, but I don't really like when they are. Like, I'm not gonna watch LCS for 3 days. You know, it's
Yeah.
just a little long.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think they could do 2 games, and I'd be fine with that.
I think they should add more teams and more days.
Yeah.
I
How
think
many
there-
teams?
Turn it into the
I think
NFL?
there should be 47 teams,
Why an uneven number?
and I think they should play best of 15.
Because Alaska and Hawaii don't deserve to have teams.
I don't think there's enough time for them to do that,
Same thing
Guido.
with Maine.
Oh, there's definitely enough time.
I mean, if they're all playing at once, I guess.
Yeah, that's how you would do it. And they play every day.
When do they practice?
Forever.
They don't. Well, they're practicing while they're playing. I mean, it's a
Are they
ever
playing
evolving.
forever as
It's very,
well? There's-
very dynamic atmosphere.
So it's basically just baseball.
Um,
Because
Yeah.
baseball is like every single day for like 200 days straight.
yeah, I want there to be batters and I want there to be pitchers.
Wait, are we talking
I think
LCS still, or are we
you
talking
just want
sex?
baseball. You just want to watch baseball.
No, I don't want any balls involved.
Oh, okay.
Just pitchers and batters.
What are they pitching? Ideas?
We can go back to E3 if you would really like.
Well, we're still here at E3.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
What do you think we left?
I don't want to be here anymore.
I walked out. I walked away for a little bit, and I was daydreaming. I was hoping I wasn't back here.
You haven't walked anywhere. You've been standing with us this whole time.
What? Man,
You're in
I've
denial.
just been
Someone's
dreaming
buried
that.
up to the hilt inside of you.
Some good weed.
In fact, there's a guy sucking your dick right now.
Oh, God, no.
No.
Oh, it's real bull.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Bill, what are you doing down there?
Wow.
I love the gusto.
It
It
sounds
was an
like
awkward pause, so I took the opportunity.
It took the initiative.
it sounds like Millpool drinking water.
No.
That's what you think I've been doing.
Oh, you really
Oh,
been gulping on
sucking
pee-pees.
dick.
No.
All right, that's it.
All right. Good job, guys. Way to go.
Yeah.
You proud of us?
Yeah, very, very, very proud.
You don't say that you're proud of us enough.
No, I
Per
don't feel like you're
podcast.
proud of me
I
at all.
don't think that. I mean, I thought you guys were, strong and well adjusted enough that you didn't need my.
Nope.
I need your constant approval.
No, you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, maybe if you stepped up the pace a little bit, you get it.
See, this is what I don't like.
What, you don't like being told the truth?
No, I need to say you're proud of me.
Oh, so you want my false approval?
Yes.
We all want that.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the only kind of
In that
approval that I
case, way to go, guys! You're doing real
Yes.
good.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, shall we move on? Yes.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Shit, this one.
General gaming.
Ah, boy. So there, while we're here at the Everyone Enjoys Erections Expo, there's really another expo going on, the Electronic Entertainment Expo, also known as E3.
What? That's our
Which
name.
we thought we were going to, at least myself, Wally, and Nasty did.
Yeah.
Yeah, well.
Do they enjoy erections there as well?
I'm sure there's
A few people.
select group of people that enjoy it. They all stand in one corner. Yeah. E3 is happening. It's over now, but
It's over now.
so I don't even know why we left to go on a trip the day it ended. You know, this whole plan, we really should have
Clearly
thought
we weren't
through
paying
it.
attention.
Yeah. But there's been some game announcements. Some pretty cool game announcements. Some pretty
There has been.
not cool game announcements. You know?
Okay.
And I guess we'll just go over some of them as we see fit, right?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Let's just start with anyone. What game are you most excited about?
Zelda.
Yeah.
Really?
I'm the most impressed by Zelda.
See, I
I
watched.
don't even have a Nintendo system right now besides 64, and I'd be willing to go buy one for this game.
It looks really good.
I watched the same thing you guys watched, and I wasn't that impressed.
Really?
You know,
Really?
Maybe.
Wow. Yeah.
I mean,
What?
I don't know. It just looks like open world.
It's
Zelda
not your
is
kinda
flying
game,
around
that's
on a
why.
fucking parachute. and shit.
It's not on
not
rails,
a Guido
so
game.
Guido's not gonna like it.
It looks so cool.
Yeah.
I
There's
love
like
the see with the
RPG
fire.
elements in it now too.
Yeah.
You get like gear in Zelda. That's so cool.
Oh,
And you
gear.
can also like craft.
Oh my
potions
gosh!
And make food.
Crafting.
What?
Well,
All
the
things that have been in
environment's dynamic,
games for 20
it's not
years.
Now it's a Zelda game.
Oh, I see. That's why you guys are excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
It looks
went back.
really nice, don't you think?
Yeah, it looks really,
It
really
does
pretty.
look nice. It looks nice. Yeah. I'll give him that. Not as nice as some of the other games, but you know, still nice, I guess.
I don't know. I think it's maybe the nicest looking game from E3.
Oh,
Well,
get the fuck out.
subjectively.
No, like I think it is.
It has
What looks
some
better?
elements of Wind Waker. A little bit.
I can't say it's my favorite because I like different types of art. I mean, it's
A lot
my
of people
favorite.
are saying Studio Ghibli. It's kind of that art style.
Yeah.
I mean, for its style, it's one of the prettiest games of E3. But I like some of the other stuff. Like I think Mass Effect stuff looked really good.
Yeah.
But I like the hyper realism sci-fi thing. You know, so
Right.
Yeah.
Like Being Human or whatever. Detroit Being Human or whatever.
Ooh, Detroit, Being
Detroit,
Human
yeah.
did look
Oh.
really good.
Oh, I'm glad you guys watched that. That looks really cool.
Yeah. Unfortunately, though, it's PS4 exclusive.
Yeah. A lot of the cool
Fortunately.
games are. Yeah. Fortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a few years' time, it will maybe come out on PC.
it's not worth an exclusive.
There was another Xbox exclusive that looked really good too.
That's the
Sea of
post-apocalyptic one. Oh no.
I think that's
Or was it
coming to
the
PC
weird-
as well.
What is it?
Yeah, Sea of
Okay.
Thieves is Xbox and
Yeah.
Windows 10. Everything at the Microsoft conference was like, it's coming to Xbox and Windows 10.
Okay. Nice.
Windows
Good.
10 took a giant shit on everything, and I love it.
Yeah. I mean, this gives me even less reason to buy an Xbox.
Yeah, none.
Right.
Halo's even coming out on PC, baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know that's pretty crazy.
So
It's what Microsoft needed to do, though. If you, like, they're opening
But,
up
yeah,
such a larger like group of gamers than PlayStation has. Now.
They have the huge install base of Windows 10. I mean,
Right.
You might as well
Poured it
ask
over.
your developers to make sure it works on Windows as well.
Some
I
would
mean-
say the forced Windows 10.
Some of the like development software, like Unity, all you got to do is just click a button and it'll port it over for whatever it is that you're trying to make it for. You know, like whatever console or PC or whatever.
yeah. Totally.
So it can't be too much harder.
Back to Detroit Beyond Human.
Yes.
Become human.
Become.
You guys said the name wrong twice already, I think.
No.
Detroit
Did I
Beyond.
say Beyond? I was
Yeah.
following Guido then.
It's the game Beyond Detroit.
Yeah. Detroit Beyond Person.
Is this an attempt to like bring life back to Detroit?
I
Like
don't
bring
know.
attention back to Detroit.
No, I don't think Detroit has any stake in this. Like they're like,
Why
"Yeah,
would they-
use us in your game."
Why would
Well,
they
they're
choose
using Detroit as a metaphor for rebirth, though. Yes,
Oh,
the developers are. Yeah,
okay.
It looks like it just looks like a modern Heavy Rain, but with androids and shit.
I think it's going to be a little bit heavier in the narrative than even Heavy Rain was.
Yeah, I'm sure, but it's been a few years since Heavy Rain came out. It's the next
Been a few
evolutional
years.
step that I would expect a game like Heavy Rain to have.
What about Purple Rain?
I think that's reasonable. We should probably be a little guarded about what to expect.
Right. Yeah.
So as far as I can tell, it's about an android who like goes rogue against humans and
Yep.
kidnaps some kid and is
Yeah.
going to kill the kid, and then you play as an android negotiator who tries to save the kid.
I think that's just one.
I don't know if there's-
very small facet of a overarching story.
Yeah. Okay.
You
Because they showed like a lot of outcomes from that one scenario,
know.
right?
Right.
So I'm like, is this the whole game? Because they're kind of showing.
I think it's one sub
a lot of the
mission
outcomes.
intro.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. That wouldn't
But
show. They wouldn't
it
show
looks
us the
cool.
whole game. Like,
No,
Great.
I want the whole playthrough as the preview. I want to know if I'm going to enjoy this before I even purchase the game.
Right.
Yeah. I
Don't
mean,
we all?
that's
Yes.
YouTube Let's Plays in a
Right.
nutshell.
Yeah, I guess.
Let's see. We can't not talk about the Kojima game, Beyond Stranded.
Death Stranding.
Detroit,
Stranding.
Detroit Beyond Stranded.
Detroit Stranded.
There's no Detroit in the title.
I watched the trailer. And
Yeah, I didn't really know what the fuck was going on in
Pretty
the
Kojima
trailer.
Yeah, totally typical him.
Norman
Who's that
Reedus,
guy?
though.
Yeah, Norman Reedus.
Yeah, the one from
Walking Dead.
Walking Dead.
Daryl Dixon. Hey, my name's Daryl Dixon. Look at this little baby turns into oil and then starts putting his handprints all around me. What the fuck are these guys floating in the sky for? I'm Daryl
Oh,
Dixon.
look at all these dead animals.
Did you guys read the breakdown of the trailer?
No, I did not.
He's got there's like equations carved into the dog tags on his neck, and the equations are used for quantum relativity. So like multiple worlds theory, time travel. It could
Yeah.
be something along those lines.
I didn't really know what the fuck was going
Yeah.
on.
I mean, it was basically fucking Kojima waving his big old Kojima pecker right in our faces. Being like, look at what I did.
I made a game.
Wait, he sounds like Daryl Dixon too.
Yeah. Hey, Daryl Dixon, come here. Yeah, Kojima, what you want? Oh, nothing. Just hold on to this baby for me for a second. Okay, I'm Daryl Dixon. It seems like they're just like, Kojima's like, I'm going to make a video game movie finally. You know?
Yeah.
So, that's cool, I guess. Right?
Sure.
Sure.
I don't know what to expect. I don't think many of us do. Right?
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't really get much from that trailer. So,
Yeah. Norman Reedus is some sort of demigod that was sent there by the five guys in the sky, and
Well, like I said,
and he kills
all the
everything
things-
near him.
Yeah, all the things on his neck are quantum mechanics related, and he's surrounded by dead fish, which suggests some kind of mass beaching extinction event.
it seemed to me like the water was sucked out of the ocean. That's what I took out of that.
Could be that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What else? What else has there been?
Did you see Sea of Thieves, Guido?
Sea of Thieves. No, I didn't.
Yeah, it looks interesting. I think it'll be a fun game to stream. It's like, as far as I can tell, it's a multiplayer pirate game, kind of, where you and your friends have to like run a pirate ship together. And I don't know what you're doing. I think you're like fighting other people in other ships and maybe like pillaging gold. But you can kind of just, you can
This
all work
looks like
together.
fun.
You can all work together to pilot the ship, or you can like just totally fuck around and like apparently you can just drink grog and I don't know.
Oh my God, we
It
can have
seems
our own
pretty
Just
ridiculous.
Okay Gamers pirate ship. No pay.
But
It looks
it's
pretty
being
cool.
yeah, it's being made by Rare, so it's like very cartoony and lighthearted.
Yeah.
It sounds like Wings
Skies
of
of
Icarus.
Icarus.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
my
it's
God.
like 100 times less serious. than that.
Complicated.
It's just about having
Yeah.
fun.
Just like drive around on a fucking pirate ship and kick people off into
I'm watching the
a
video. It's
sea
fucking
full of
great.
sharks. It looks
I'll
really
have to
cool.
check it out. I'll have to
I
check
would
it out.
definitely get behind this kind of game for.
And nice
community
find,
game.
Mel. This is awesome as shit.
It's been around. It actually was announced last year at E3, and this year they had a lot more to show and a bunch of gameplay and made it a lot more hands-on as well.
I think a lot of the community would get in on playing this with us.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I'll have to keep an eye out for it.
So, has anybody something that kind of got talked about a little bit at E3 was Nintendo NX? Does anybody know anything about that?
I don't think they've released much. It's Nintendo's next
Okay.
console.
Right.
Zelda's probably going to debut on it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're doing Zelda for the Wii U, but it will also be on the new console.
Right.
Right.
Which I hope that they just go back to just a regular
Consoles?
controller in my hand.
Yeah,
Right.
you don't want the screen.
No, they didn't utilize it well. There were a few games that utilized it all right, but overall, you're just holding a giant controller, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
Just go back to your roots, Nintendo. Come on, please. Enough with
Yeah,
this
go back
fucking
to the-
novelty bullshit.
I liked it when they had like goofy controllers and shit like that. You know, like Nintendo 64 controller, GameCube controller. You know, those controllers were simple but different, and they were not a screen. And you didn't have to wave them around in the air like you looked like, making you look like an idiot.
Yeah, that's going to be the most interesting thing with this new console is if they keep the screen controller or not.
Yeah. Speaking of new consoles,
Yeah, Scorpio.
yeah, there's Scorpion. There's which
Sub-Zero?
one's which one's Scorpion? Is that Xbox or PS4?
Yeah,
I don't even know.
Xbox.
Okay, and they
And
say
then
that
Sub-Zero
it's
is PS4.
yeah, Scorpio is going to be 4K ready, VR ready, right? Is that the one?
Yeah, it is, but I just can't believe how much it would cost.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Unless they're developing some sort of thing under lock and key that they can figure out how to make it that cheap or something.
I mean, I can't
It's
build something
exclusive.
that's 4K ready for less than like $800 right now.
Yeah, you could. You could, but it'd probably run at like 30 frames a second on.
Yeah,
medium
yeah,
DVR.
you could. I'm talking like and
Right.
And if I'm thinking consoles, I'm thinking And
Yeah. Well, even consoles now can barely
But-
run things at 1080.
Xbox One sucks.
at 6
A lot
or
of-
30 FPS.
I think like historically a lot of consoles sell at a loss and they just make up the money on the game sales.
Yeah.
So you shouldn't be thinking like how much money do I need to spend to get there?
That's
Right.
fair.
Because they'll try to hit like a reasonable number, I'm sure.
Right.
By
They'll
late-
take a loss on it.
By late 2017, computer parts are going to be coming down to where it
True.
will probably be negligible to get a decent computer that's 4K ready around the price of whatever they set.
Yeah.
Well, and
But
it's
it-
also Microsoft buying in the fucking mass quantities. So what you and I can buy computer parts for, they're getting it at 50% of that
True.
because of the mass quantities that they're buying.
But hey, man, the way Microsoft's running, if they want to make 4K games, you know, and spur other third-party developers to make 4K
Right.
games,
Yep.
and then push them to us, the PC users, I'm all for it.
Why not, right? Yeah.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Plus, that I feel like that would also kind of push the hardware industry as well to kind of get things out there. You know, come out with maybe something that's more affordable, or I don't know. As we get more 4K available stuff, I feel like prices will start coming down on a lot of the hardware.
Yeah. Cool. Any other big things you guys want to talk about? Otherwise, we can move to Voicemoyles.
Not really.
I saw the Spider-Man trailer. Yeah, it looks like a Spider-Man game. Like, I love
Typical.
Spider-Man. And Spider-Man 2, the movie-based game, was the best Spider-Man game there was. but they didn't like, and they're trying to like tout this one as the next big one, but they didn't show any like web slinging, like just around the city. There's all these cutscenes, these like action scenes of fights and whatnot, which, you know, a Spider-Man game should be, but I just really want a web swing around a scale New York City, you know?
Right.
So I don't know. I don't hold much hope out for it, and it's only for PS4 anyway, so it might come out to PC. They'll probably port it. Okie dokie. You guys, last minutes? Any last minute? No?
Nope.
All right. I guess we'll just move on to the old Voicemoyles.
We have a new voicemail.
You want to listen to the voicemail?
Righty. So, we got a few voicemails. We haven't done voicemails in about, 3 weeks?
More? Yeah, because we
took
had
2 weeks
a
off.
botched episode. We took a week off, and then last week we didn't do them. So it's been a month.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. All right, I guess I'll play. Let's play this first one here. How about this one?
Hey guys, happy-go-lucky here. I've been listening to some of your old episodes, and I'm really happy you don't do the old League of Legends segment where you go into excruciating detail about things that you all don't know a whole lot about.
Oh.
And that I don't really care about.
Oh.
So my question for you all this week is, what are some changes you've made to the podcast that you feel are positive things? And what things, I guess, do you wish you would have kept that you no longer do? Like Millpool's World Facts, for example.
I miss
All
World
thank you.
Facts.
Good question.
I'm glad we shortened League up as
Yeah.
well.
Although we didn't really shorten it. I think we just kind of joke around more.
We got away from like patch notes in depth though. I
Right.
think that was the best thing that we did for League.
Yeah, 60 Experiment was a blessing, I think.
Yeah, and I think it's just because like they come out every 2 weeks. So if we're gonna fucking go into depth about patch notes, then there goes every other week of League news. Like we can't talk about anything else.
Right.
So,
yeah.
Something I wish that we did more was games. We used to do games like every week.
Yeah, and then Voicemoyles came along, and we did Voicemoyles and games for a while.
Yeah, and then that just took forever.
Right.
We also never had guests on back then, and I like having guests on.
I
so
do,
I think that's
yeah.
a good addition.
I like our push to get at least a guest on at least once a month. I think we've been kind of sticking to.
We've been pretty good on that.
Right. I wish we would do more guests. I'd say that with finger quotes, guests.
Yeah.
Yeah. Guests.
I like doing skits the most, I think, or just reacting to guests.
Right, yeah. We'll get some more of them on. I think there's one guy that has contacted me, wants to get on the podcast. I think maybe even next week.
Vinny.
It's not. It's a guy I never heard of
damn.
before, so we'll see if we can get him on next week.
All right.
Let's see. That's it. Next voicemail?
Next voicemail.
All right, here it is.
Hey guys, it's Pyro. I just want to say how happy I was to see your guys' smiling faces this week. Podcast should be starting any moment, so look forward to seeing you. Bye-bye.
Aw,
What
thanks.
a pandering fucking voicemail.
Could I just get my voice on the podcast quick? Okay, thanks.
You guys are cool, like looking at your faces.
Why did you play it then?
I didn't know. He told me he sent it, so I didn't screen it or anything.
Yeah, we don't screen that shit half the time.
Yeah.
Oh, I also miss Snowy's voicemails, like his original ones.
Yeah, I miss.
He started pandering. He started pandering to pissing you off more.
Yeah. Oh, definitely. You can tell his fake sniffles
kind of went
and shit.
downhill. Right, and it all just went downhill.
Yeah, piece of shit. All right, next voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, Just Okay Gamers, it's Gift Paul. I have a question for you that I hope can spark some kind of debate. What is an issue between the four of you, or maybe there's a guest on this time, I don't know, but between you guys that you do not agree on? What is something that you have found that you just do not agree about between each other?
Having
and
Wally
why?
on the podcast.
And what is your argument for that? You know? Because I want to hear you bicker. That's what I came here for. All right.
Bickering.
There's a lot of stuff. I disagree with Guido like constantly.
Hey, fuck you. You do?
No.
What do you disagree about? What do we disagree? Let's give him a little bick session. A little bick.
I think that you and I
can't think of
bicker
anything.
often about how good my off-meta supports are.
Yeah. Well, that's in game. No, guys.
Guido and I have this,
Timo
this
ADC.
back
It
and
works.
forth. Guido and I have this very back and forth in game.
Right.
Where he
It's
always
because
says that
anytime
I'm
you try
stupid.
anytime you try it with me in the game, it doesn't work. And then you're like,
Yeah,
well, it worked last game.
And the game before that, and the game before that, and then this kind of just like starts this Guido and I can't play any league games together thing.
But in regards to the podcast, I don't know. We've bickered about like producing content and shit and like how to progress the podcast quite often.
Yeah.
And
in general, I think the focus on League has always been a hot topic, and like, should we get away from it?
Right.
And like, I've always been a proponent of
Keeping it.
Keeping it, yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
And it's always kind of been Mill and I
mean,
play League more and stick to it more, and then Guido kind of like rotates back in, and then Wally just kind of never plays.
But it's good to have that constant discussion, as we
Right.
Heard from our first voicemail.
Honestly,
Right.
I think the last time we bickered heavily was when we were talking about cutting LCS news out of it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I would just like, I'm not that interested in it, you know? And I know Wally's not that interested in it. And it's just like, then it's just these two talking to each other, you know? But but they know that you guys like hearing it. So,
Right.
you know, it's just something
Right.
that we've talked about. And
I mean,
I don't know. There's no easy answers to any of these questions. Like another big one is how to proceed with growing the podcast. Like, I could get mad about doing stuff, but the truth is I don't know how to do it, you know?
Right. And we're in this weird medium, you know, like podcasts are really word of mouthy and need to be advertised. And being a medium, you almost do advertising for other things, if that makes sense. You know, like you don't like the only way that I hear about radio shows is like billboards, you know, and that's pretty much it. And I feel like we don't have a way to like advertise for ourselves.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll keep cracking away at it and figuring it out.
But one thing that's always stood true is that we make a podcast. Like the podcast comes first, like no matter what.
Right.
So.
And I think we've been good about that, you know?
Right. Up until the last couple of weeks, but that was just because weird circumstances.
Right. And that's a very small blip in the course of this podcast.
In the three plus years that we've been doing this.
So there you go. Whoever that was, gift poll. Hopefully, we didn't bicker. We more just talked like adults.
Yeah, because we are adults.
Right. Okie dokie. Next voicemail. Here it is. Right now.
Yo, what's up, Just Okay Gamers? Stone Avocado here. I'm on Discord with Snowy. I'm gonna play through the Dishonored first game. I'm looking forward to Dishonored 2 now on E3. So that's gonna be my question. What game are you looking forward for the most on the E3 that's coming up right now? Or if it's something else, doesn't need to be a game. Talk about it. Keep us interested. Great episodes. And by the way, don't worry about missing the fucking episodes you've been missing these days. But you know, work's work. Gotta do what you gotta do, mates. Well, Robert sends kisses to you, Guido, and peace out.
We just kind of talked about E3.
Yeah, Domo, you should have known that we'd talk about E3, really. You know.
When did he send that? Was that last week, maybe?
He sent it during, like, regardless. Like, you don't think we're not going to talk about the games we saw at E3? Come on, Domo. Come on, bro.
True.
Come on.
What is with you and Snowy and his family?
I just hate that family so much.
It's a perfectly reasonable question.
Yeah. Guides, come on, man. Take a chill.
No, Domo's the nice of the two brothers. He's the
Domo's cool.
Yeah, I like you more, Domo.
I like Snowy. I'm going to go visit Snowy while I'm traveling the world.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, kick him in the shin for me.
I will. Walk up to him, say hi with a kick to the shin, and be like, Guido says hi.
Yeah. All right. Next voicemail. Here it is.
Gweener, Waldo, Millhouse, and that last dude. What's going on, boys? It's Greeds McFeeds here. What's the date? June 9th. Tomorrow.
It's a week ago.
Warcraft. What are you guys doing? Are you hyped? Are you interested at all? I mean, it looks pretty cheesy, but it's Warcraft, so we're all going to see it. And if there was another voicemail, you guys already answered this, then I don't know, whatever. Fuck it.
I'm going to see it.
All right. I think the hype has died down. I don't think I was ever hyped for it. It's something that I was kind of like interested in, but I still haven't rushed out to see it. I'll probably watch it after it's out of theaters. I don't think I'll pay $15 to see it.
I watched it for free.
Yeah? Oh, yeah, you got free tickets.
Yep.
I still got those
Family
free
Park.
tickets you gave me.
Yeah, you didn't use them?
Nope. They're sitting on my nightstand. I always forget about them.
Are they the blue ones or the red ones?
Red, I think.
Yeah, you can't use those on the new ones. Those have to be like a week-old movie.
Yeah, I'll just go say I'm going to see a week-old movie and walk into fucking Warcraft.
And then just walk into whatever the hell you want to.
Valid.
That would be dishonest.
Dishonored, too.
Also.
Did you guys look at that game at all? I've seen like bits and pieces.
Of course, I'm foaming at the mouth, huge fan of Dishonored.
Yeah, you were way into Dishonored 1, if I remember correctly.
DLC, everything.
I didn't care
I
much
really
for Dishonored.
enjoyed. I liked it.
I think it's probably...
What?
I think it's one of the best unique IPs to come out of gaming in the genre in years.
Yeah, see, I thought it was kind of unique until, like, I just realized as I was playing it that you could just run and gun everything. You don't even have to do the tricky shit.
Sneak around.
I never ran into that problem. I had multiple ways of doing things. I never had to just...
Yeah,
I mean,
there were multiple
If you want to run and
ways.
gun, you can. It's your choice.
Well, that's Guido's way.
That
He
was
likes
all-
everything on rails and
That
as
was
fast as possible.
ultimately the easiest way to do things. Or like,
Well, no,
just the most
because you would
efficient,
cause-
I should say easiest.
Yeah, but that changes the ending of the game, though, depending on what you do. You have
I
to go
never
through a lot
finished
of
it
work to
'cause
get
I
the
got
best
bored.
ending.
Not on rails
I
enough.
also, keep in mind, I also
You,
said
you subverted all the unique things about the game and then got bored.
Why am I not surprised?
On top of it, I said IP as well. Not necessarily gameplay, but like I think it's the most unique universe to have been built from the ground up with its own lore and background and story that I've seen in a long time. I was captivated by it. It's almost like living in a book. It's really good.
Fresh breath of air. Is that the term? Fresh breath of air?
Sure.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Close enough.
Sure.
For like a new IP, it was nice. In that way. I just didn't care much for the game mechanics, I guess. So I'm not that pumped for 2. Okay. Next voicemail.
Oh, hi there. And see you there. Lally got here, and I've been kind of lurking around the Discord for a little bit. Pop in, pop out, or whatever. But, I was just wondering, if you guys had to call in and leave a voicemail to your favorite podcast, right, what question would you ask them? Hey, thanks. Bye.
If I had to call into a podcast, what question would I ask?
Yeah.
I'd probably ask what question I should ask.
Yeah.
It's always a
I
good
don't
way
know
to
if
do
I
it.
really ever have questions for podcasts. I'm more of a complimenter, kind of a caller.
I don't think I would
"Hey,
ever
guys,
call
doing
into a
good job."
podcast. And,
Really?
nothing against anyone that does call into us because we appreciate it. It's just me. I don't know. It's like making a forum post. I wouldn't do that.
Yeah. You're very antisocial.
I just like to consume. I don't like to participate.
No, I definitely I'm kind of the same way, and that's why I don't think I would ever call and ask a question.
He's talking about any podcast?
Any podcast.
Yeah, I'm kind of leaning the same way as Guido. I don't like to hear my own voice, so I wouldn't like.
Even after doing a podcast for 3 years, you don't
got
like
a weird
his
hobby,
voice?
buddy.
Well, I don't listen to it.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess I'd probably call Comedy Bang Bang and ask Scott Aukerman how we could be better.
Please sponsor us.
Sponsor us.
Please let us in your
on
network.
your network.
Yeah, that would be nice.
No, I think I could talk to a comedian. I'd like to pick a comedian's brain. I think it'd be fun.
Comedy Bang Bang.
All right. Anybody else want to contribute? Or not really? Okay. Next voicemail.
Hi, it's Mini Nightmare again. I wanted to offer Guido a formal apology for the mistake I made last week. My last voice now. I am very sorry, Guido.
Yeah.
I did not mean to make that mistake.
What mistake?
But I do have a question. In episode...
Hold on. His mistake was that he said that he never got to play with any of us or play with me. And he's been listening to the week twice.
Yep.
Okay. Here's this question.
In episode 59, Millpool mentioned something called Game of Demacia, a Game of Thrones spinoff. He was promptly roasted. But if you guys did make Game of Demacia, what would be the basic plot? So much. Bye.
You're going back
I
deep.
don't remember any
Game
of
of Demacia.
Yeah, you're going way back. Like 59?
That's way too far.
59 was 2 years ago.
That's forever ago.
I don't even know what that's in reference. Like, what is Game of Demacia?
I think we were talking about like League's next game that they would come out with, and we were talking about maybe like an RPG that would be Game of Demacia, based with the League characters.
Did you say it was a Game of Thrones reference? Is that what he said?
I think so. Did you?
I don't even know why I would make that.
Do you watch Game of Thrones?
I mean, I started watching at season 6, but I didn't watch back then.
Strange.
Not quite sure.
Yeah, we don't know what you're referring to. Well, let's try and answer it. What would Game of Demacia be?
Game of Demacia.
I guess.
Are we talking a game or are we
Aaron.
talking a TV show to like be the League version of Game of Thrones?
I think he said game.
Yeah, but he said game in terms of Game of Thrones, which is a TV show.
Right.
I thought he said what type of game would it be.
Oh, really?
See, I would want.
We
like
can't
a-
answer this. We can't answer it.
I would want like an MMORPG of League.
Let's replay episode 59. Right
Okay, the whole thing?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. We
hold
will
on.
be back in.
No. We
after
should
a
start
short
from
break.
episode 1 because
All
then
right.
nothing will make sense.
Episode 59. Here we go.
You're listening to Just Okay Gamers, where this week we're doing a first. We're going to have a live, on-air circumcision.
I'm gonna take some pleasure in gutting you, boy.
We're going to cut Millpool's foreskin off.
What?
And then we're going to eat it.
Bend over.
That's funny, guys.
Yeah, real funny, isn't
Okay.
it?
Yeah, I don't know about that intro.
What the fuck were we
Yeah, we were
doing?
fucking weird back then.
What do you mean? We just did Erection Expo or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what you're talking about.
For probably the third time.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So that was a little sneak preview of episode 59. We sounded pretty decent at episode
We
59.
did.
I wonder when we started sounding, or when we sounded bad. Like what? The last
We got good really fast.
I would say 30s is when we
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
sounding better. Yeah, because that was when I actually like bought a microphone.
Huh.
I
You
wasn't
mean, you
using
mean sound
a
quality or like cadence of like?
sound quality.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah, that was early.
I don't think our cadence has improved at all.
Nope, we still suck.
Specifically mine. I'll only speak for myself. Okay.
Yeah.
Next
Next
voicemail.
voicemail.
All right, here it is.
You know I never heard a pod so good. You never act the way you should, but I like it. So here's my prompt for you. What's the last song you listened to?
Spedicino.
First off, Spedicino, good job. That was
job.
really clear. I could really understand you. What
Sounded
you were
pretty
saying.
good. He's got a
Yeah,
new
you-
mic too. He's gonna sound even better, I think.
Yeah, I know. Just got it all set up. And last song that I listened to.
Does that song count? The song
No.
that I just heard in the
No,
voice.
absolutely not. Come on. Ask
But
smart
I listened
questions.
to it, and it was a song.
Ask smart questions. Millpool. I mean, if we said yes, then it would be over. This question would be over.
Yeah, but I would answer last, and then I would be the smartest one out of all of us.
Really, whoever answers questions last is considered the smartest.
No, because I would have the right answer.
But we'd all have
I
the
would
right answer.
outsmart you all.
I mean, we were all
Anyways,
thinking it.
Let's just answer the question.
Last song I listened to.
For me, it was "Beautiful Drug" by Zach Brown Band, because they were talking about giving away Zach Brown Band tickets.
You just love those fucking bands that have to have band in the title, huh?
I do. They have to have band in the title, otherwise I don't listen to them.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know they were a band.
Yeah, because otherwise I just think it's a person.
They might, yeah. What, Zach Brown? What? Zach Brown group?
Yeah.
What? A group of what?
Zach
a group
Brown
of fucking butchers? What is
Thugs.
it? Yeah, a group of thugs. I
thugs.
just stay away from them. Oh, Zach
Yeah.
Brown band. They make music.
Got
I
it.
couldn't tell by the fucking song that's playing that they're a fucking band.
Nah, see, but what if you just see Zach Brown on like some bar billboard?
Yeah, what? Then you know that he's probably singing or something.
What if he's the bartender? Like,
Wait, is he the actual bartender?
yeah,
Okay, then why does he have a poster in his own bar of himself?
no, I don't know.
Try and outsmart me on this. I listened to that one song. I can't think of the name or even how it goes, but it's a girl and it's on the radio a lot. And something about witches, maybe?
Witches?
Something about witches.
Hocus Pocus.
Is it Witch a Woman?
Yep. Yeah, that's it. It was Santana's Witch a Woman. No, I can't think of how it goes. I was like, I kind of like this song, but I've heard it a lot this summer. It's on the radio all the time. It's a girl, she's like kind of like a campfire-y kind of song, like a hipstery kind of campfire song. Does that help you guys at all?
That does not help me at all.
Damn, man. You've heard it on the radio so many times, I'm sure. Oh, well.
Debatable.
Yeah? All right, let's launch into the debate. Here we go. Do you listen to the radio?
Yes.
Okay. What station? 102.1 at all? Because that's
Nope,
the station I heard it on.
94.5.
Ah, okay. All right. I guess you won this debate.
That was the easiest debate I've ever had with you. I never win debates. I'll take that one.
All right. I'm sure it is on 94 point whatever.
That's a country station.
Oh. Ugh. Why do you listen to country, dude? Come on. I thought you're better than
I already.
that.
At least I don't listen to R&B.
I don't listen to fucking R&B. How dare you? How dare you?
I know it's like one of your least favorite. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
At least I don't.
I thought you were saying it
listen to
like
R&B.
I do. Like
No,
at least
no,
I
no,
don't
no.
listen to R&B.
No.
Why don't you like R&B?
Ah, man. Ugh. I don't know. I just have these recollections of like sitting on a school bus and the school bus driver blasting it on the speakers and like not turning it down, and it's just like not entertaining or appropriate for children to listen to on a school bus.
That seems weird.
Yeah. All right. Last voicemail. Here it is.
Hey, this is Bombhap. Love your show. What's your favorite fruit? I know my favorite is the...
Favorite
fruit is kiwi. For me.
I feel like I've answered this before.
Uh,
And I'll say it again.
In your life or on the podcast?
On the podcast. I'll say it again. Pineapple.
Mm.
You can put it on a pizza. You can grill it.
I like it on a pizza.
Yep.
You can eat it in squares. You can eat it in slices.
Put it on a burger.
Squares?
Yeah, dice it up.
Yeah. Cut it into
Yeah.
little chunks so you can eat it.
Right.
Good. That's how you eat, everybody.
Yep.
All right. And Wally's favorite is banana. What's yours, Melpool?
Are berries fruit? I like raspberries.
Yes. Berries are fruit.
I'll go with raspberries.
Raspberries are good.
Raspberries
I
are a
like
little seedy for me.
Yeah.
I don't mind.
Rachel usually puts them in a smoothie in the morning, and then at the bottom it's just like
Right,
raspberry
black
seeds
seeds,
for for like the last 5 sips. It's
Yeah.
just
It's
like
good for
nothing
you.
but seeds.
And then your
It is,
teeth
I'm
are
sure
just
it's really
covered. Teeth are just covered with black spots.
Yeah, and then you smile and you look like you've been dipping for the past 3 hours.
Put your
Dippin'
hand upon
dots?
my hip. When I dip, you
When I-
dip, we dip.
We dip.
When I dip, you dip. And
then we dip.
The act of us dipping occurs.
Together?
Therefore,
Okay.
we dip.
We dip. Scoops.
Scoops. Frito scoops.
Frito scoops. Eddie scores.
What do you think about Frito scoops? You
I
like
like
the
'em.
small Fritos or the
No, I
scoops?
like the big scoops.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can get so much more dip on it, and they're thicker and sturdier.
Yeah, I suppose.
Like regular Fritos, if you try to dip them in a thick dip, they break.
Thick
Ooh,
dip.
what are the scoops? Are they like triangles?
No,
No,
scoops,
they're
they're
like-
just bigger fucking bowls of Frito.
Yeah, it's kind of like a potato skin.
They're probably about
You
2
know?
inches by
okay.
an
Yeah.
inch or something.
I like how you're really playing to the camera on this.
I'm not. I'm explaining it and showing.
Well, I know
kinda
what an inch is. You don't have to show me.
Like 1 penis long by 2 penises
Yeah.
wide.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, hold on. So 2 football fields long and
A
2
football field
semi-tractor trailers wide?
Yeah.
It's a big Frito.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just imagine if there was a Frito that big.
I'd
We
eat
could all
it up.
fit in it. We
Yeah.
could play. We could play all sorts of games in there.
Yeah, we could be the dip.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Then we would dip.
God will scoop us into his mouth
Yummy.
and eat us up and put us in his tummy heaven.
That's called heaven.
God, would you please scoop me up and put me in your tummy heaven?
But please don't poop me out. I don't want to go to hell.
Don't poop me. Please, God, don't poop me.
So we had to hit a new topic to piss people off on.
I don't think you know how religion works.
Because race wasn't enough. We had to hit the religion one, too.
I'm pretty sure that's how religion works, right?
Oh, really?
You be a good person, you know, you don't sin. And then once you reach an age, you get scooped up in a giant Frito-Lay, scoops, by God, and he eats you up.
Yep.
And then
That's
you live
exactly how it works.
the rest of your life in his big God belly.
Until he decides to poop you out to hell.
Yeah, so you're really only in God's poop in his belly for what?
Like a day, or
Yeah, maybe about 8 hours or so.
And then you end up in hell.
Yeah, poop hell.
Yep.
What about dogs?
Oh,
Do they
all
go to
dogs go to
poop
heaven.
hell? Right.
Yeah. They just float on top of the stomach acid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they do the doggy paddle.
It's full of stomach acid. How does that happen?
Yeah, but it's heavenly stomach acid.
Yeah.
So
It's
like
nice and warm and like
Yeah.
Smells
bubbly.
good.
for us, it's like a warm pickle brine.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But bubble bath pickle brine.
yeah, bubbly, carbonated, warm pickle brine.
AKA somebody just peed and it's still frothy.
What is this?
I don't know.
That's going on.
We took a turn. If you guys, we got, oh shoot. We
got listener of the week.
Go ahead
yeah.
and find that and I'll find that.
Okay, yeah. It's time for my favorite segment, I think. I think it's everybody's favorite, really.
It is definitely my favorite.
Everybody mostly tunes into this. They like kind of tune out. They put it on, tune out, and then they hear this segue and they're like, oh shit, this is the important part. I better pay attention. And that is Listener of the Week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
This week's Listener of the Week is EmoEskimo. He gave us 5 stars on Canadian iTunes. Ooh la la. Titles his review, Just My Type of Humor.
Son of a bitch.
And his review is as follows. Came for the just okay guides, stayed for the political incorrect humor, and similar view on game and league. These guys sound like a bunch of bros you want to hang out with to have a rage-free sesh of League of Legends and general gaming. 5.5 out of 5. Thanks, EmoEskimo. You are a listener of the week.
Yo, listener of the week now. He's gonna be real sweet now. It's listener of the week. Yeah.
You can be listener of the week by leaving a review on iTunes, like EmoEskimo did. He left it on Canadian iTunes, which we're kind of lacking some Canadian reviews.
We are kind of.
The States has, I don't even think it's proportionate to the population.
Yeah, we're a tenth the size.
10th the size?
10th.
Oh, then yeah, I suppose
10th?
it's proportionate, right?
I guess. So we need 10 reviews for every Canadian review is what you're saying.
Yeah. I think. I
Okay.
don't know. I don't know how many Canadian reviews we have total. That's something that we'll have to look into. So yeah, go leave it a review. It helps us out. And Nasty, you want to do some plugs?
Yeah, if you guys would like to check us out on social media, go to the website justokgamers.com. And then in the top right corner, you can find our Facebook, our Twitter, and our link to our Patreon. Thanks to all of our patrons out there. And we just did Elder Trees podcast last night. Make sure that you guys go check that out. Also, be sure to check out the subreddit /r/JustOKGamers and check us out on Discord. Come say hi. We do a lot of hanging out in there during the day, and that's where we hang out whenever we're playing games, including Overwatch. If you guys are playing that, come stop on over.
Discord's
Lots
really
of
easy.
hangout sessions.
Discord's really easy to connect to. Just go to your browser, type in discord.justokgamers.com, and it will pop you right in there.
And you get direct access to all of us. You can send us a direct message through Discord.
If you want. I don't know why you would want to, but...
Yeah, I don't know why either.
Oh, boy, oh, boy. So Wally had to step away at the tail end of this podcast. That's why you haven't heard him.
Yeah. His dad's there for Father's Day.
Yeah. So.
Came in a day early.
Yep.
You know, we didn't talk about Overwatch patch.
We didn't. It's not important.
We talked about it on
I won't fight that.
Elder Tree's personal podcast.
Oh, yeah. Go listen we did a Patreon
I just
podcast.
said that.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I don't listen to what you say.
I know. This is how I definitely know.
Yeah, but go listen to that. It's on patreon.com/JustOKGamers. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
That's a good pod.
It was a good podcast. I liked it.
I think we'll have a guest on next week.
Yeah?
Yeah, he's been emailing me a lot, so.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It seems like an interesting fellow. I guess I won't give too much away.
What's his name? Can you spoil anything?
Yeah, his name is...
Give us something.
Is Dr. Richard Plunkett.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a doctor.
We have a doctor in the house.
Mm-hmm. There's going to be a doctor on the podcast.
Awesome.
Is he a podcast doctor? Is he going to fix all our problems?
I don't know about that. Maybe. You'd have to ask him. I don't know.
Oh, I can't wait to talk to him.
He's getting me... He wants to, like, advertise something on the podcast, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll see. So tune in next week for him, for Dr. Richard Plunkett to be on the podcast.
All right.
That's it. We'll talk to you guys next time, huh?
Yeah.
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 All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, thanks, guys.